This is all about threading on your cymbals onto a stand correctly. I did a video talking about the different parts, but I've looked into this a little more. First, this is a stripped cymbal stand. There's nothing on here. Right here, there's a little lip. Right here, there is a smooth area. There's threaded area. We make cymbal stands like this for a reason. Now, we're going to get into it with the washers first. Hole is stripped in any way, and it does not fit properly on the stand. You need to throw it out and buy new ones. And they should move like this. Here's the thing, guys. They make large felts, small felts. They make these for a reason. The way I've always been doing it was I've always put a large felt on the bottom and on the top. When you put a large felt down on the bottom, like everybody does, that puts you right up to where the threads are. So now when you go to put your cymbal on, look at that. We're hitting threads. You're always going to be hitting thread. Now these people put a large felt on the top. Now here's the problem. When you go to put your nut on, oh, it's getting tight right there. Okay, I guess I'll just stop. Guess what? Now you're playing. Look at the nut. Look at what the nut's doing. It's unthreading. So they will tighten it down, basically damage their felt. Well, it's too tight. This doesn't work. What you want to do, gang, is you want to get a small felt down on the washer. Now look, you have a lot of smooth zone right there. You're in the smooth zone. So now when you put your cymbal on, look at that. Look at how much smooth surface is there. Now the thing is here, gang, is when we put our nut on, what we want to do is we want to thread it all the way down until it stops. You see what that does? That prevents us from getting to the threads. There's no threads there. No threads there at all. There's no way for it to hit the threads. So you put a large felt on the top. Now, screw your nut all the way down until it stops. There you go. Look at that. It moves perfect. This is the proper way to mount a cymbal. Let me reiterate here why it's important to thread the nut all the way down. And now, there's no way that it's going to hit any threads. It's going to hit smooth metal. You will never damage your cymbal. So again, I will put a large felt back on the top, screw it all the way down until it stops. Look at that. Now that nut will not unscrew because it's all the way down. And there's space for your cymbal to move. No threads. Gang, that's how you do it. If you want to use these sleeve seats, these are great. Just like that. Nut on, we're going to all the way down until it stops. Now look, all the threads are covered. There's no way you can damage your... So people make the mistake, okay? They're putting big felts on. Well, look, we don't have no smooth surface there. We're already basically in the thread zone. See what I mean? Small felts go on the bottom. Now look at all the smooth area we have to work with. Then you put your cymbal on. Now look at that. Now you put a large felt on the top and you screw your nut all the way down. There is no threads under there. Small felt on the bottom, large felt on the top. Thread your nut on all the way until it stops, and that holds everything. this won't move and this won't unscrew. Look, if I put a small felt on the top, look what's going to happen. It's going to be a lot of play in there. You could screw it all the way down, but now look. I mean, that'll work, you know, that'll work, but you see how excessively it moves? That's not what you want to do. You want to use a large felt on the top. Screw this all the way down, and now you're protected. It moves, and it will never hit the threads. So, gang, that is how you mount a cymbal on a stand correctly.